Hey YouTube, it's Cody. Welcome back to another episode at the Robinhood Village Resort. I'm in the backyard today and about 4 days out from closing on this resort. It's closing on Wednesday, signing on Tuesday, and about to send the biggest wire I've ever sent for closing out a real estate purchase. And today I wanted to share just a stream of consciousness, how the feelings are coming into play, and really just put a video out there to share that you could go a little bit faster than you think you can right now. I had 30 rental apartments a year ago, and that was it. Didn't have the 38 plex, wasn't posting on YouTube very often, didn't have a consulting company that was doing super well, didn't have a property management company, and I was still in a bad partnership, just getting out of that on my first couple deals. That ended up going into a lawsuit, which I had to go super negative on. But I wanted to create this video just as I'm thinking about it while closing on the Robinhood this next week, that most people believe it actually takes a ton of time to go build exactly what you want to build. And I think back to a year ago, as I've been sitting down talking with the owners, and earlier today I was on laundry duty, and we've got a huge laundry facility here. It's really cool for turning the cabins, and I was learning how to do that. I was thinking back, just a year ago, I had no cash, I had next to no cash flow, I had no companies doing well, I didn't have a partnership with Christian yet, we hadn't bought the 38 plex, we were talking about partnering, but we just hadn't done it quite yet. I didn't have anything going for me other than the fact that I had some very highly leveraged rentals that took me a year and a half, 2 years at that time to build. It took 2 years to get to a point of having just about nothing. I had a few rentals, but nothing really spitting out any cash flow yet. To this year, our best cash flow month ever was $71,000. 12 months. And I didn't really think about any of this until getting about 4 days away from closing on this place. Now, do we need a lot of stuff to happen at escrow? Yeah. We got to get a couple more docs drafted. We're signing in a few days, 3 days to signing. Christian, I'll be signing here in Union, and we close and record hopefully on Wednesday. But what I realized in all this, when it became very real, it wasn't real until today, is that all of this is possible in a year. I had some apartments, but the apartments weren't paying me at all, and I didn't have any businesses paying me. I had some apartments under my belt, but I didn't have the confidence yet to go do any of this. And that all came over the course of 1 year with a good partnership with Christian. Now, Christian, I don't recommend going out and just partnering with anybody, but I want to put it out there that whatever your goal is, if it's financial freedom, if you want to own a business, you want to buy a business, it's easier to buy than it is to start one. Whatever you want to go accomplish, you can do, and it doesn't take forever. So regardless of if you are just getting started and you don't know where to get started, or you're a little later in life and you don't feel you have the time, you don't need to play the game by someone else's rules. Set out your target and then ask, what are the 3 logical steps to get to that target? And you could probably do it a lot quicker than you think. That was my big takeaway from this week at the resort. It all became real. And I wanted to share that with you because most people, it won't become real until it is. It's not real until you actually see it at the finish line. That finally clicked for me this week, and it probably should have clicked a lot sooner, but I didn't have someone telling me that it was going to feel that way. So I wanted to create this video to tell you that it won't take you forever. If you outline your goals, you put reasonable steps in place to get there, you can go from 0 to 10,000 a month in income. Sure, you got to get there on the gross first, then you can get there net. But you could do that in a year. It could be from a business. It could be from real estate. You'll probably get there faster in a business. We just had someone reach out to us. They reached out to Christian on Instagram, and they said they bought a zero down seller financed business that makes $75,000 a year in cash flow, 15 hours a week of work. So if you want to do this, maybe that completely replaced their job and they're going to take that and invest. You could do it, and it doesn't take forever. It didn't take them forever. It didn't take them a year. It took them a couple months to figure that piece out. Keep it simple, outline the steps, set your goals, and remember that, just like yesterday's video, don't assign stress to things you can't control or influence. But you can go quicker than you probably have told yourself that you can go. And if you keep that in mind, you keep the other pieces I just mentioned in mind, you're going to be able to accomplish amazing things, whatever amazing means to you. Set out your goal, set out your timeline, figure out if you need to build a team to get there, you can. I built a team with Christian. We have a couple people on payroll. We've got great people in our org that are now helping us build. But if you just keep those pieces in mind, you can go a lot faster than you think you can. I didn't have someone telling me that, and it just became real for me today, so I wanted to share that message with you. Hope you have a great weekend, and as always, we'll see you on Monday.